What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new YouTube video. I wouldn't ever call myself a fanboy, and honestly, I'm not a fanboy of much things, but I love a good product. And there's one company that always makes a great product that I tend to enjoy every time they come out with something, and that company is Tesla. Tesla. I guess I'm a Tesla. I'm not a Tesla fanboy, because a fanboy would have had every single car that Tesla's come out with. Anyways, let's move on from that, and let's get into this video.
Oh yeah, no one else can take you there. I make you move. Oh yeah, heat is rising, don't you care? I make you move. Oh yeah.
This is a 2026 Tesla Model S. It is brand new, no miles on this vehicle, and this is a $90,000 car. Now for $90,000, you get a Model S that is dual motor, so it's all-wheel drive, meaning there's a motor in the rear of the vehicle and a motor in the front of the vehicle. We have a cream interior in this Tesla, so it adds an additional $2,000. If you wanted to save $2,000, you can just get black, but when you're spending $90K, do you really want to save $2,000? Probably not. And that is the only add-on to this vehicle, is that the dual motor and the cream interior. Everything else is a stock Model S. And let's go over from the outside to the inside what you get with that stock Model S. So starting at the front here, in 2016, Tesla redesigned the Model S, the front end, for the 2017 launch of the Tesla Model S, from what looked like an oval shape in the front, this, to now what is known as the refreshed version. The front of the 2026 Model S almost looks identical to a 2017 Model S. Is there a difference? Well, maybe it's just this little lip and a couple air diffusers. Really, there's nothing changed since 2017, so 10 years of the same front. Pretty sick. So this is the wheel of the vehicle. They're super grippy, that comes stock with the car, so that's good. As you can see, it's lowered all the way. You can adjust the ride height of this vehicle, kind of like the Cybertruck. Right now, we're driving in insane mode, so that's why it's quite literally on the ground, and you would hit a speed bump and destroy the car. These rims, what are these rims? Just take a look at how sleek these look for $90,000, and it's plastic. Yep, it's a plastic rim. You got this little metal outside, but it's plastic. Also, gaps. This isn't even connected right here. This left the Tesla lot yesterday. It's coming out. Look, it's coming out. Bro, that's what 90K gets you. The side profile of the Model S is just so sleek. It's so sleek. But again, it's the same since 2017. There's nothing's different. You still got the weird handles that pop out when you press it and then it opens. That's the same thing. So similar to the Model Y Juniper, the Tesla S here has 2 panes of glass on the window, and it also has it on the windshield and all the other windows. But this 2 panes is supposed to work with noise reduction. Also, it's supposed to work as kind of like a heat shield, so when the sun hits, I guess this other pane somehow reflects the heat or the UV rays more. I don't really know how that works or if that actually works, but it is a 2-pane glass window and it works perfectly fine. It's not that, like, it's not gonna get stuck because it's 2 pieces of glass. They're quite literally glued together and manufactured together. For the off chance you didn't believe that we picked the car up yesterday, there's the dealer plate still on it. The rear of this vehicle, nothing has changed in the previous years. As I've kind of gone on a tangent, I'm not gonna repeat myself, but since the refresh, this looks the same. They just added the word Tesla to the back. Okay. There's a refreshed look. I don't know, dude. You ready for a trunk tour? A trunk tour. Here's the trunk. Does it look like a trunk? Well, I guess here's the hatchback, because this is a hatchback technically. So this hatchback comes with a mobile charger. That's surprising. Wasn't expecting that to be in there. And then it also has this little cover, and throw that over. And guess what? That actually doesn't cost extra. It just comes with the car. for a piece of cloth essentially. Carriage space as normal. And on the side here, you also have that. And you have this little side compartment. So obviously I could go along the other side of the vehicle and show you the entire outside, but surprisingly, the passenger side mirror reflects the driver's side, excluding the driver's side has a charging port built into one of the taillights. It's almost like it's a car. Whoa. Sitting in the driver's seat of this vehicle, it does give a premium luxury feeling. You know, it has some flaws. It has some weird quirks about it. And honestly, I don't know if it's nothing extremely special, which is upsetting to say. So in 2020, the refreshed interior of the Model S became effective. You know, one of the key things that I noticed is the door handle's completely different. So prior, there was a door handle here you'd kind of pull. Now it's like all other Teslas, and there's this little button here. And dude, it is the most janky freaking thing. Like, look, the door's not opening. There we go. Now it opens. Let me just, at one point it'll open. There it goes, it opened. If you press on the far side, there we go, it opened. There we go, first time. It's not the most like reliable freaking door opener. I'm gonna give you an interior tour here. Again, just remember, this color of the seats is a $2,500 upcharge. Everything else on the interior comes stock with the vehicle, so there's nothing different. All right, so looking at the steering wheel here, guess what they added back? The horn is on the freaking button. It's no longer on the steering wheel. How freaking sick is that? That was a problem for a while. You used to have to press over here for the horn, but now you can just boop, boop. The turn signals are just like all the new Teslas, so you got them right up here. That's how you turn. Then it appears on this screen on the top here where you can see where you're turning. You also got your lights up here, so they're right here since there's no stocks on this vehicle. You know, I don't know if there's any factuality here, but I think this steering wheel is extra freaking large, dude. Obviously, it's not a yoke. I'm 100% team no yoke. I don't like the yoke. But this steering wheel is huge. It is massive, and you need the yoke because I'm gonna put this where my eyes are at. This is my eyes when I'm driving, and keep in mind too, I'm like 5'8". Seat is all the way down. You hear it? It's not moving anymore, okay? It is as low as freaking possible right now. And this is exactly where my eyes are at, okay? You see how high? I'm almost hitting this. I'm gonna turn this so you believe me here. This is where my eyes are at. I'm not lying, okay? So from this head height here, I can barely see that, okay? So you see the first set of frustrations I have. Yes, I can move the wheel up, but then what? I'm gonna be driving up here, my hand's just in my face, or I could lower it, you know, but it's almost like I can't even put my hand here because my knee. So problem there. Second problem, when I look over here, the wheel's covering like this corner of the screen, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit. You know, my feet can easily touch the pedals right here, and my leg is comfortably bent a little bit. Sitting right here, my arm cannot reach that screen. I have to lean forward. Am I just like oddly shaped? I'm oddly proportioned, but I have to like completely lean to get to this screen, comfortably driving with my feet comfortably at these pedals. It's freaking weird. In the Model 3 and the Model Y that I drive a lot, it's not like that because this screen actually pops out a little bit because it has that little extendy thing. Then we'll move to the most concerning of my concerns with the center console here. This arm thing is sick. It's literally just a magnet and then you got center console. But moving on to this part here, this is so confusing. So what do you think this is when you look at it? Oh, you probably guessed wrong, whatever you guessed. Let me just press that. What? All right, it's a cup holder, right? Right? Let me press that again. Now it's a weird storage compartment with a cup holder. All right, what does this one do? Oh, is that another storage compartment? Wait, can I access it with that one too? Yep. Why do you need this? Why do you need this? You got one shallow, one deep, but then you can't even get it that deep because this freaking cup holder is blocking it down there. So like you put a tissue box right here, then you put this out, it's just gonna smash the tissue box forward and it's not even gonna fit. I don't know. This is so stupid in my opinion. Like, what is this? I guess you could just always keep it like that. Then you just have it deep. Are they just giving you options here? And then this. I don't know. Normal charger for your phone. And then the glove box is obviously the glove box. So this thing is fully wrapped with this completely fake wood. It feels like it is 1/8 of an inch thick of wood, and it wraps all the way to the back seats. The top is carpet. This is all carpet, which kind of gives it a luxury feel, but it's gonna get super dirty, I already know it. That's pretty sick. The entire dash is this vegan leather, and then we have the vegan leather cream seats, which on the camera look white, so just know that they're not actually white. We got comfort, which is chill, light, yeah, all that. Makes it comfortable to drive, standard, pretty quick. Insane mode, which from this one you can launch it. I don't know why you want to do that, and then you can custom how you want all this stuff to be in the car. I just like driving on comfort because it makes sense, and you really don't need to drive that freaking fast. As you can see, full self-driving computer 4. So it's brand new one. Pretty sick. In the back seat here, you know, this is a brand new vehicle. There's pieces coming out. What? Bro, imagine paying 90K for this, and this, like, there's plastic that's from the factory underneath this seal here that doesn't come out. That's embarrassing. In the back here, this is a pretty powerful fan, and it's not even turned up all the way. There it is, up all the way, dude. This is a strong fan for the back seat, which I don't even know where the vents are at coming out of here. I think they're right up here. That's the air vents on the top there. Very impressive. Do I think it's necessary to have these electronic things in the back here? Absolutely not. I mean, why do you need to play games and stuff? Maybe if you have a child, but like, do you want your kid back here messing on this screen? Probably not. In the back here, per normal cars, we have this little clothes hook, a little reading light, and then the speakers back here. And you also, I don't have any other speakers, but this fake wood does run along the entire back. And the back seat also has cool little bucket seat things. They're not actual bucket seats, but they look like it, and they squeeze the lats and they hold you in real nice. There's a lot of headroom in here compared to the front. It's nice. It's not bad. One thing I do despise of though is that the floor is carpet and so is the side to give that luxury feel, although I just got in there and now look, it's all dirty from my shoes. And that's from one time. I'm the only person to ever sit back there. That's sad. So what do you think of the S?
I think that the S is really just like a slightly nicer version of the 3, but I don't think there's any reason why anyone needs to go like and accelerate like this fast. Like that's crazy. I don't know. I really do like the cooling seats, but I think that the 3 Performance also has cooling seats. So like if we were to get another Tesla that was either the S or the 3 Performance, I think that I'd definitely choose the 3 Performance. And I do like the turn signals and like how you can see that over here. Like I'm a big fan of that, but it's not like a make or break deal breaker for me, you know?
I think it's really hard to back this up. So Sydney, you're gonna try it.
Put it in reverse.
It's like extremely wide.
It is pretty wide. It would definitely have trouble fitting in our garage.
Yeah, you're almost outside the line there. Yeah, I kind of agree there. Personally, if you're gonna go get a Model S, I would highly consider looking at the Model 3 Performance prior, because if you're just wanting it for the speed, okay, cool. You're probably not gonna get a Plaid. So go look at the Model 3 Performance because it's already fast. It's a fast car, and they're pretty luxury on the inside. They got the cooling and heated seats like these do, the heated steering wheel. It's got all that stuff. It's literally got the same stuff, and the ambient lights that are somehow hidden within the walls of this car, and I don't know how that works. But it has the same things. No, I can't get behind paying this price for this car. It also feels like you're driving a freaking boat. It's so wide. I cannot get the S inside of the garage without the driver's side door being into that wall so you can't get out, or the passenger side door being into this car so you can't even get into this car, or the passenger in the S wouldn't be able to get out of the car, so that car has to sit in the driveway because I can't fit it in a 2-car garage with another car parked in here. Which is also awkward because this charger, I don't even think it's just too short. It literally won't reach. I don't want this video to come across that I'm absolutely just dogging and hating on the S, because I love the car. It's freaking awesome, dude. So out of 10, I would rate this a crisp 7.5, only because of the price point, and nothing has really happened since 2017 with this car. It's kind of painful to say that because I love Tesla, but nothing's changed with the Model S. Even from the speed to the performance of the vehicle, there's literally no difference between getting a 2020 and a 2026 besides around $50,000 to $40,000 in difference. So if you want an S, I would highly recommend just go and get a 2020. If you want to be really smart about getting a Tesla, get a freaking Model 3. It's literally the best vehicle, dude. The best car to exist is the Model 3. But just picture the S, but it's more minimalistic on the inside. It's literally just a screen and stocks. Then it's essentially this top speed and 0 to 60 is the same as the Model S pre-2020. So do with that what you will. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up. If you like the Model S more than the Model 3, let me know in the comments. If you want to see a Model S Plaid review, let me know. If you want to see me drive the Model S, let me know, because I'm not going to do that. That thing is just way too fast for me. If you want to see me talk about the Model 3 more, or a review of it, just let me know again. And with that, I hope you're fiscally responsible with buying your Tesla, or buying a Tesla, or just watching this video, and you're just fiscally responsible in general. Peace.